Hello everyone. Since working from home is a reality that many of us are facing right now, and although it has its positive sides, very positive sides, it can be also really challenging for our mental health. So today in this video I'm going to present you 7 tips to preserve and maintain and take care of your mental health while working from home. Okay? And who am I to tell you all this? I'm Gabriela Encina, licensed psychologist and certified coach, and I work with people from all over the world, and I help them regain self-confidence and self-worth and reduce stress, increase happiness and fulfillment wherever they are and wherever they're heading. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to start. I have my notes here because if not, I need structure, and I'm providing you structure as well. So, these last few months, or more than a few months, we are faced with this reality of working from home. I'm lucky enough to be trained already because I work online, only exclusively online. So I've been working from home for the last 3 years. But I know people are facing this shock from transitioning from working from an office to their homes, and they are dealing diversely, let's say, with this situation. I see it in my clients every day. I see it from my friends or colleagues or fellow psychologists or business owners. They are struggling with this situation. So I want to give you these 7 tips that I told you before. This is a new reality, and for many of you, I know for me it will be hopefully long-lasting, but for many of you it's going to be temporary. So tip number 0, let's say, keep that in mind. Bear in mind that it's going to be temporary. Exactly, we don't know how long, but it's going to be temporary. So breathe in, breathe out, remind yourself that it's temporary, at least for some of you that are watching. So that's encouraging and motivating. Okay? Great. First tip. This is a difficult one, but I'm going to shoot right ahead. Set firm boundaries. I'm going to divide this tip in 2. First of all, for the people who are working for somebody, they are employees. If you are watching and you are an employee, setting firm boundaries, really clear boundaries, it's a must for you for taking care of your mental health, preserve your mental stability. I know it sounds difficult. I know everything is really uncertain right now, and we are dealing with the fear of, oh, maybe if I get too difficult, I'm going to lose my job. Yes, I mean, it is a reality, it is a fear, but setting boundaries, it doesn't have to be aggressive, it doesn't have to be very uncomfortable for the other person, but it is important for you to preserve your mental health. Schedule meetings, private time, free time, that's sacred for you. So please, when you are planning your schedule for the day, for the weeks ahead, for the months ahead with your boss or with your team, set boundaries. This is my work time from, for example, 9 to 5, from Monday to Friday. This is the time that I work. After that, I'm not available. Only emergencies, but very specific emergencies, whatever exceptions you may add, but please make them few exceptions, okay? Good. That's setting boundaries if you're an employee. If you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, that's more difficult because there is always something to do. Always. I know. But by setting some limits and boundaries, again, you are preserving your mental health. You are putting work where work is, and the rest of your life, your private life, your leisure, your hobbies, your free time in the other side. They are not mixing. It is counterproductive when they mix, when work takes over and taint everything. Okay, so set boundaries. Nothing is going to change, or is going to make a big difference if you wait to the next day. Only if it's a real emergency, and you know when it's a real emergency, then you can take action and work a little bit longer, etc. But if not, please stick to your boundaries, stick to your schedule, stick to your limits. That's a must if you're working from home. Okay? Okay, that's the first one. The second one, that's related with boundaries, make a workspace only. Okay, first of all, like mini tips inside the tips, make your workspace pleasant for you. Even if it's temporary, even if we don't know how long, maybe it can be 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever it takes, but make it pleasant for you, that you're looking forward to go to that corner, your office, in your home, whatever space you created for working. Make it pleasant for you. Put plants, nature, green, put photos, candles, anything that cheers you up and gives you peace of mind. Okay, make pleasant, like I said before, it can be a corner in your home, but make it pleasant for you. And that it cheers you up with colors or like I said, plants or photos or whatever. It makes you feel better. Okay, that's one mini tip. And the other one is, I know this is difficult, but when your work stops, it stops. If you have a room as an office in your home, then close the door until the next day. Close it, and if you have a key, hopefully close it with a key. So really leave it behind. All your cell phone, your mobile phone for work, everything related to work, leave it in that room and close the door. And if you don't have a room, or it's a shared room, or it's just a corner or whatever, then block it, out of sight, out of mind. Your work day is done, then put a blanket on it. It can be literally or figuratively, but stay away from that corner, from that space. If you have just the computer, then close the computer and put it aside. But the work day is over, then it's over. Okay? That's the second tip. Okay, the third one. Don't stay in front of a screen for more than 25 minutes straight. Some of you may know this as the Pomodoro technique, and it has to do with procrastination, with avoiding procrastination, and it's all about concentration. Our brain can only stay so much concentrated. The average is 25 to 35 minutes, and then the brain needs a break. Focus the attention on something else, focus the attention on nothing, but stay away from work, stay away from the screen, stay away from thinking about the work for 5 minutes. So work for 25 minutes, then pause for 5 minutes, and then keep going if you want. Or if it can be 30 minutes, 10 minutes, play with it, but keep at least 5 minutes away, stay away from a screen or from work. How can you do it? You can go to the bathroom and stay a little bit longer. You can make yourself coffee, go to your terrace, or go to if you have a patio or backyard, front yard, or to a park or whatever. Take the rubbish out, whatever you need to fully disconnect. Even if it's for 5 minutes, but stay away from work for 5 minutes, also 25 minutes working, 5 minutes pause, 25 minutes, etc. Okay? That's a very big one, because if your brain don't get the rest that it needs, sooner or later, your body is going to claim this rest. And it's usually not very pleasant. So please bear that in mind, okay? Okay, number 4. Structure, organization, a schedule. I know it sounds very unromantic, like everything I'm saying is very structured, but it is necessary for you to preserve your mental health. That is all about, all these tips are about preserving your mental health, okay? So structure, your meetings, how long they are going to be, what are the subjects, etc. Schedule meetings, not too many meetings per day. Organize your schedule in a way that you don't feel overwhelmed with it. Structure, organization, scheduling for everything. If you work for somebody or if you work for yourself, structure, structure, structure. Okay, for everything. Even if your lunch breaks, your breaks, everything is structured. Then you can vary, then you can play with the structure. But have some framework to begin your day or your work week. Okay? Okay. That has also a point. When you have a partner at home and you both are working from home, that can be also really challenging because the schedules sometimes are not the same. You can meet, I don't know, he can finish at 8 and you can finish at 6 or whatever. So communicate. That's number 5. Communicate with your partner. Communicate with the person you are living with. I mean, children, it's another thing, and I'm not going to take to touch the subject of kids here because that requires another video. But with your partner, communicate your schedules, communicate your needs. If you are tired after a long day of work and you don't want to spend time with him, with her, but alone, tell him, tell her, that's okay. You are hearing your body, what your body needs, and if you need peace and not talking about anything at all, then communicate it. Don't bear with things because you think, oh, okay, but I didn't see him the whole day, so I will hear him complaining just for a little bit. Do not do that. Take care of you both as a couple and yourself as a person, as an individual. Communicate what you need and what you don't need. Communicate schedules. Organize meetings, organize lunch breaks or dinners, but do not force yourself to share time with someone or to bear with boundaries being overlapped. Okay? Communicate with your partner. That's number 5. And I'm almost finished with number 6, self-compassion. This is a big one. Please, 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 please be kind to yourself. Be nice to yourself. We are bearing with so many things right now in our private lives, but also globally. Uncertainty, chaos, fear. We don't know what is going to happen in even 2 days. So you are struggling. We are all struggling in different levels. Be kind to yourself. You are a badass for working, for having a business, for doing what you're doing. So be gentle and kind to yourself and acknowledge all that you are going through and putting up with. Okay? Don't say mean things to yourself. Even if it sounds like a joke or it's funny sometimes, it is not good for your mental health. Be kind. Acknowledge the good things that you have done and the struggles and the challenges that you are overcoming and that you will overcome. Okay? That's number 6. And last but not least, number 7. Take your free time seriously. And believe me, I'm not the kind of person that's saying, oh, you have to seize every minute of your free time on doing something. No. If you don't want to do anything, then don't. But it is your free time, so do the hell you want. Whatever you want to do. If you want to stay in bed the whole day and stare at the ceiling, it's your free time. Do that. If you want to go for a jog, do that. If you want to eat a kilo of strawberries, do that. It is your free time. It is sacred for you. I do have some recommendations, but like I said, recommendations to take care of yourself while your free time. Move. That's always recommended, and it's very helpful for your mental health. Move. Go for walks. Go for runs. jump, dance, do yoga or Pilates. If you can't go out, yoga is really great to do at home, or meditate. Okay, meditation is good, but it's not movement. Move around the house, jump, dance through with your favorite song. Move, okay? That's one thing. Meditate is another thing. And third one, do whatever the heck you want to do. It's your free time. Charge your batteries, take care of yourself, indulge yourself, have fun. Or not, whatever you want, whatever the hell you want to do. Okay? Okay, that's it. Sorry for the long video, but it's important that you remind the 7. Okay, I'm going to give you a reminder of the 7. One is set firm boundaries with your employer or with yourself. The second is make a workspace only, and when you make it nice, and when you're finished, cover it up or close the door. Number 3, don't stay in front of a screen for more than 25 minutes. Make your 5 minutes break, sorry. Structure, number 4, structure, organization, schedule. Number 5, communicate with your partner. Number 6, self-compassion. And number 7, do whatever the hell you want with your free time. Okay? Okay, I really hope that you apply these tips. If you have comments or you have questions, please put them in the chat box or in the comments section. And remember, I'm Gabriela Encina, licensed psychologist, and thank you to Heidi for allowing me to give you these tips. See you the next one. Ciao, ciao.